Out of your busy schedules and drove treacherous roads to be here today. So my name is Naomi Larson. I'm the Executive Director at the Chetwynd Chamber of Commerce. This is our February Mind Your Business Luncheon with LNG-ish. So first we'll begin with recognition that we are on Treaty 8 lands, and we are very blessed to be able to work and play and live in this beautiful area of the province. And we had 50 RSVP, so I'm glad to see everybody here. Given the weather, pretty good turnout. So to begin with, we have an exciting lineup of updates and opportunities to share. So first coming up, we have the Chetwynd Trade Show. It's coming up March 27th to 29th, and we have 7 booths left. So if anybody's interested in getting a booth, we usually have around 2,000 to 2,500 people come through the doors every year. It's a great opportunity to connect with businesses and the region. We have booths from all over the place, all over the region that come, some from Alberta, some from Vancouver. So if 7 booths left, if you want them, get a hold of me. We also, if you love to travel, make sure you check out our Colette travel promo. That's on your table. It's a partnership with Mackenzie Chamber and Tumbler Ridge Chamber. Great deal to go to sunny Portugal next year. You get a good deal. It's completely looked after. It's a complete tour. If you're interested, get a hold of me. I'll send you the rest of the information. Dawn's contact number is on that. It's a new program that we're doing in partnership through the BC Chamber. Great opportunity to help get our people who are holed up in the north somewhere sunny and warm, like today. Not in the exciting lineup today is, unfortunately, I don't think our presenter is going to make it today. She emailed me at 8 o'clock this morning and said she was on the road. The roads were absolutely terrible. She just flew in from Vancouver. She'll keep me posted on whether or not she's going to be here. But all of our internet and our phones are down, and I haven't heard from her.
Oh,
so
it's my phone.
So she did send me her presentation, which is awesome, but it's on Google Drive. And because we have no phone or internet, I can't even present it. And it would be hard for me to present it because I don't know the project.
Will you be able to email it out?
But I can definitely email it out. So everybody has a little notepad and pen and paper. Write down your email address, bring it over to me. I will send you the presentation, and we will be rescheduling. Absolutely. I don't know, maybe she'll walk in halfway through this and we'll get her to do it anyways, but I'm not feeling so optimistic. It definitely shows that Mercury is in retrograde, and it sure is. Also, on this weekend, the Chamber of Commerce is working with Show on a fundraiser for Tumbler Ridge. It's going to be held at the Northwinds building. There's a kids zone, there's silent auction, hamburgers, hot dogs, etc. If you want to come out and just take a break during the weekend, come on out and support Tumbler Ridge. Thank you today to our chamber champion, the Pomeroy Hotel, for sponsoring this space. Thank you to our sponsors of MLA Newfeld and West Moberly First Nations and LNG. They're paying for this lunch as well today. So the lunch is delicious, so at least you'll get good food out of it. And yeah, the next part was to introduce Natasha. So we're going to pivot a little today. Like I said, I have Kathleen here. We have some amazing folks who have not been to our luncheons before. So we'll do a little bit introductions around who people are, what they do, and we'll just kind of network and have a little chat. And yeah, we'll pivot, as they said on Friends, as Ross would say. In the meantime, feel free to go up, grab some lunch, grab a seat, and once everybody's had a bit of a chance to sit down and fill their bellies, we'll get started on a little bit of networking and some different presentations. Thanks so much. I am so sorry. Also, I'd like to introduce Heather Kohler. Heather is with the Dawson Creek Co-op, and she's one of our sponsors. Do you want to take a few minutes? Just like a waitress. How's everything going? I know.
Thank you, Naomi. Just really delighted to be here. Any opportunity to come to Chetwynd. I drove from Dawson. No, I'm just saying. We're just really committed to Chetwynd and looking for opportunities. We have our card lock. I promise to be here for more lunches, right? I'd love to hear from you guys. If you have any ideas or opportunities for us, please reach out to us. We're your neighbors. We love to be here. Thank you, Naomi.
You're welcome. So that's actually a good lead-in because yesterday I had a meeting with BC Chamber of Commerce, and one of the things that as a chamber member, our chamber members are very, they have access to a variety of perks and pluses throughout. So you can get gas discounts, you can get hotel discounts, you can get shipping discounts, etc. Well, the BC Chamber is looking at kind of like revamping that program. It's been kind of the same for many, many years, kind of stale. And they're wanting, actually, yesterday they asked me if I could go to the membership and ask people, what is something that you would like to see through the Chamber of Commerce as a chamber perk that would be useful for you that you would use. If anybody has anything, I suggested like discounts through WestJet or Air Canada, because we are all in the north and that's how we get out of the north, since we can't fly. But is there anything else that you can think of that I can pass on to them that they can look at bringing in as part of the member for our members?
Small business startup.
Like grant opportunities?
Writers. Everybody needs a grant writer.
Anything else?
I didn't know this event happened on a regular basis, so
Oh, yes.
I had a friend who happened to see it on Facebook and then sent me a snapshot of it.
Yep.
And then I sent it to my coworker, and so I think more knowledge and to be aware of what's happening.
So that leads into being a chamber member. So if you're a Chamber of Commerce member, you will get that information sent to you in your email, like right when it happens. We'll send it off to you. We do post it on our social media. We do advertise it in the coffee talk, and we do put up some posters and stuff around town. But if you want firsthand knowledge of the things that are happening at the Chetwynd Chamber of Commerce or any of the local chambers in your communities, make sure that you sign up to be a member, and then you kind of get like that firsthand thing. For example, like today's luncheons, our luncheons are free for our members. We charge for those who are not members, and that is brought on by our sponsorship of our programs. So, yeah.
So I wonder about like discounted rates for, you know how you can phone a doctor or you can phone a vet or you can phone, like, I don't have a doctor, I've not had a doctor for a really long time. I suggest there's lots of employees that don't have access to a doctor. Excuse me, so something like that where you could get a discounted rate to use some of those services, like telehealth or.
Oh, yeah.
More than
Give a quick briefing on what you do.
Yeah, hi everyone, I'm Annalyn from Work Meetings at Chetwynd. So we do provide support for clients that were needing to have support before when they start up employment. And also we can also support employers to do some job posting or find potential employer for their for their companies. Yeah, and you can also email us for any resources. We also have wage subsidy program that can help your business start up, especially when you're trying to budget down, because I know labor sometimes is like really costly. Yeah. So you can like visit our center. There's also resource area there where clients can use computers. We help clients as well for their resumes and some workshop. And just to add up, we will be having skills discovery program from March 2 to March 13. Or if you know somebody, we provide them like $15 food voucher every day. So all they have to do is like to attend the program. Yeah. And we also do case management. Like we can like find some companies that would suit on their needs, and then improve all their qualities to be more marketable. Thank you.
So technically, by the way, my name is Christine. I am from Job Search and Support Services under Outline for Life Society. And what Annalyn has mentioned, we also do that as well. We do cater, like the only difference is that we can support people on open work permits. So with Work BC, they are only able to support locals, permanent residents, and citizens. With Job Search, we can help people on open work permits. We provide upgrading for skills, training, and help people become more employable through continuing education, short-term trainings. We also provide that and support clients who are eligible to the programs that we have. And also at the office, we do have a resource center, although my office is like really small, but there are 2 computers provided for clients who are wanting to come in and work on their resumes and cover letters. I assist them. Mostly case management falls on me. I am taking care of the Chetwynd branch. I'm taking care of the Chetwynd branch and as well as So our main office is located in Dawson Creek, and most of the employment support activities happens there. So right now we are doing, we just finished with cohorts for trades and healthcare, and right now we are doing career cafes every Friday, wherein we connect with the community. People would come in if they need assistance for employment support services. They are free to come in and work with our employment and training consultants who are certified career development practitioners. I'm also a CDP, so people who are needing support with regard to employment services, they can come over and or they can phone me if they're a little bit shy. So they can come over or phone me for an appointment. So basically that's what I do.
So if there are companies here in the room that are looking for employees, we should get sisters out, we need to get trained them. They're both absolutely amazing at what they do in their offices. So, like I said, the BC Chamber offers, when you have a membership, you get shipping discounts, hotel discounts, car rental discounts. There's, I would pull it up on my website, but we can't. So you get it all right. We offer the group insurance plan as well. If you are a small business, you can have access to the chamber plan, health benefits plan. There's discounts through Cabera and, there's another one. Cabera and, debit machines. We have PayWorks as well, which is an employee payment program, which is absolutely fantastic. Park and Fly, if you're flying out of the bigger airports, you can get discounts on that as well. So if there's anything that you can think of that you would like to have access for regular businesses, I know some of the stuff they have like Shell discounts, but we don't have a Shell gas station here, so I had to do the same thing in Canada. What is something that Chetwynd Chamber of Commerce
what is something that Chetwynd Chamber of Commerce can provide to the community that we're maybe not doing right now, or that you would like to see? Am I seriously rocking it that hard? Nothing?
Couple times over.
That made the day better. I'm going to introduce Kathleen. Kathleen Connolly is our representative on the BC Chamber through the, for Northeastern British Columbia.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to take a minute to talk about chamber champions and how important they are in our community. Thank you. I was the executive director, CEO of 2 chambers of commerce. Here, one in Dawson Creek and one in Fort St. John. I've been a couple of years out. But Heather Kohler with the co-op is still closely involved. I think she sits on the board with the Dawson Creek Chamber. So, and Tanya, who works for and supports Naomi with the Chetwynd Chamber. I think representation if we want to advocate for the North in a meaningful way with our local government, with provincial and federal governments, if we want access to programs, if we want the South to know where their revenue comes from and what a workhorse the North is for them, it's our chambers that do that work for you because you're out making the money, you're out paying the taxes. It's organizations like Chambers of Commerce locally that become your voice. And I know sometimes we're not good at using it, but there are some of us who are quite happy to sit in front of government and tell them what they could be doing better for us. Leverage those voices, leverage Naomi and your directors in your community to be able to bring those concerns to your city hall, to your regional district, to the province and the feds. And we know right now when we look at provincial budgets, there's some major conversations that we should be having around how difficult it is for business to operate. I'm a small business owner. I own a consulting company. And when I see that I'm going to be paying more taxes this year, it just makes me cranky, like to the nth level. Like, how much more can small businesses bear? And so leverage, Naomi, leverage your chambers of commerce to participate in the process of helping government understand that $14 billion of debt is not cool and we need to do better. So that's my little plug for making sure if you're not a member, be a member, be engaged, show up to meetings, and really use your voice. So I sit on I'm a director representing the Northeast for the BC Chamber of Commerce. So I work with the executive directors, Danica from Dawson, Tiffany, the crew, and I can bring those concerns to the provincial table. And I think that's an important piece, is knowing that there are voices for you in the background that are having conversations about. We know in the Northeast, when we show up at BC Chamber of Commerce events, we're very vocal about resource development, responsible resource development, and how we actually leverage the wealth from the North to grow economy. And so that's part of the conversation that I'm asked to do, is to help inform what's going on in community. So if you tell Naomi, Naomi gets it to me, we get it to Vancouver, and hopefully there becomes more attention to the North and what we need to be able to do the work that we're doing. I did quickly want to talk about, there is one grant that is out there right now. It's called, I can't give you the exact name of it, but it is an employer education grant. I think it's a lot of money. I feel like it's 10 grand per employee. So if you have employees that you want to upskill, but you don't have the budget, there is money out there. It does have to be an accredited institution. Northern Lights College is one of them. And so if you wanted somebody to upgrade any of their skill bases, or potentially you are seeing emerging opportunities for your business, there is money out there through the grant program to help offset those costs for you. So it might be something worth checking out.
Awesome.
That's the BC Chamber.
That's BC
Thank
Chamber.
you.
So the BC Chamber of Commerce, the BC Chamber AGM and Convention is being held in Fort St. John, June 1st. It's going to be the first time since, I think, the
79 or something. It's been a long time.
It's the first time. That's way too long ago. That's being held up in the North. We've really advocated for it to be held in the North so that our colleagues can help see what the meeting is like. I keep on telling them we keep you warm. We keep you beveraged, and we keep your power on. So it's important for people to come up and see just how important this portion of the province is for the rest of the network. On that note, I'm going to do a little self-plug. While we are there, we're also hosting the Canadian Chamber Executives of British Columbia conference, which is happening directly after BC Chamber. One of the things we are working on is a circle tour of taking my 45 colleagues, other executive directors from chambers, and doing a circle tour on a nice cozy coach to go from, because we want to be comfortable, to go from Fort St. John through along the Site C Reservoir to Soto First Nations to the Cultural Center, where we're hopefully going to be planning to do a lunch and presentation with both Soto and Westmo to show the economic drivers in our area. Continue on through to Chetwynd, where we're going to do chainsaw carving, tour along Carver's Row, and a demonstration up to the Geopark into Tumbler Ridge. We're going to stay a little extra in Tumbler Ridge given the situation. The Canadian Chamber Executives of British Columbia, we are working on a scholarship program for that. That's in discussions for that community. Then we will be going through Eris, along through the wind farms, and then to Mile Zero and back to Fort St. John. I think it will be interesting because we all know we don't have cell service here right now. And I've done this tour through Community Futures, and it was so great to watch people go, and why is it so far in between communities? Like, we're in the middle of nowhere. But the issue is I need sponsorship for that tour, and I'd really like to make it happen. So if anybody would like to help sponsor that tour, let me know. We'll thank you. We will bow at your feet for that money to make it happen. I think we need about $4,300 to make that happen for the day. So everybody's got $4,300, got to kick it around, or you know, pull in a little bit. That'd be super cool. Love to see it happen. And if you'd like to attend the BC Chamber of Commerce, I believe it's open to anybody. You can go to their website and you can apply, get your ticket and register and attend that conference. Amazing conference, and I think, like I said, 70s. We've never had it in the North. We've had it in the North. It was a long time ago.
So what's really exciting about that is we generally see either the Premier or the Assistant ADM. We see important representation from the government of the day. And so I encourage everybody to show up and try and have some conversations with those folks about
we are trying
how
to get the Premier to come. BC Chamber is trying to get the Premier to come and attend that, along with Minister Callan, to come and attend this year. So if you want to, head to the BC Chamber of Commerce website, grab your registration, and hopefully we'll see you there. That is also the time that we do a lot of our policy that gets presented in front of government. That's we get 2 full days of policy. Some people don't like it. I love it. I love it. I totally geek out on it. It's great. And that's where a lot of the really hard work gets done with my colleagues and us, is that's how we try to, that's why we're your voice of business. I actually just dropped off policy I've been working on healthcare with, to get some review from some folks, and when I reached out to Jen. We were working on a policy actually that as soon as I got it all wound up and good, stuff went through and it made it better anyways. So all that hard work. Quite a few years ago, Kathleen was with the Dawson Creek Chamber, Tumbler Ridge Chamber, and I worked on an UNDRIP policy that went through and then was brought to the Canadian Chamber and passed with 98%. So that was a really huge deal, and I sent it out to everybody, and I got crickets on that. So I know it's in the bridge, and the Taylor Bridge is the other one that we're really working on as a region. So I know it seems boring to people, but it is super cool, and we were really proud of that. So yeah, anything else?
not from BC Chamber, I think.
Is there anybody here that would like to share anything?
Do you have any update on the Canford sawmill?
We have Julia here.
I do not, because that is a District of Chetwynd thing and not a Chamber thing. And we do have a representative from the District of Chetwynd, but I don't know if you can speak on it.
So it is privately sold, from what I understand, but I have no further information. Sorry, not very helpful, I know.
Is there anybody here that would like to share? I know we have some people here who have not been to one of my luncheons before, and if you'd like to we have a few minutes. If you want to stand up and kind of introduce yourself and let us know where you're from and what you do.
Yeah, my name's Dan Ball. I'm just a farmer from out west, and my main concern was pipeline safety. We've had 3 major pipeline incidents out west, and all caused by Ministry of Highways.
Interesting. Would MOH come and talk, or would Modi come?
Modi? It's a good thing. We can always check. Ministry of Transportation.
We can always, yeah. Now we can see if they want to come do a presentation.
All right.
I'm Doug Braber. I'm manager of Little Prairie Community Forest in Chetwynd. For those of you who don't know, Little Prairie is the shareholders are West Mobility First Nations, Soda First Nations, and District of Chetwynd. So I report to the board of directors of those communities.
Awesome, and a brand new chamber member this year. So welcome, thank you.
Hi, I'm Amanda Lefebvre, and this is Kristen Golsky. groundskeepers, so we work for Michaels Canada, the pipeline company. So we are like Indigenous relations leads on different projects that Michaels has going on in various provinces, because I'm working on a project in Alberta, and she's working on a project based out of Potential. And we have a team of, it's a small team, a team of 4 people that works for Michaels, and we do various stuff with it.
Also a sponsor at the chainsaw carving, correct? Is that right? I'll throw that out there because the Chetwynd Chamber of Commerce used to host the chainsaw carving, the Chetwynd International Chainsaw Carving Championship, and then it became so big that we passed it off to a society. Tanya used to help, we used to put that thing on, I used to assist, it was really big, we passed it off. I thought, perfect, I can just attend now, wonderful. My husband is the president. So I'm back to volunteering and doing stuff. Yes, I'll just do a plug for them as well. They're also chamber members. This year's the 20th anniversary of the championship. They're still looking for sponsors, they're still looking for volunteers. If you're interested in being involved in that, you can drop them an email at chetwyndchainsawcarvings@gmail.com. So if you want to get involved with that competition, it's the 20th anniversary this year. They're planning something that's going to be super big. So, is there anybody else that's? I make you do it. I just start calling people out.
My name is Amy Hayden, and I have a consulting company, Good Day Contracting Limited, and we just mostly just worked in the oil patch and construction, building roads, leases, and whatnot. But and mining, and yeah, we're just consulting right now, contracting stuff.
Awesome, good to see you.
I think that the presenter would be open to people just writing down questions and them doing a Q&A or answering it.
Yeah, you know what? If you guys have, you guys all have my business card there, and my email address is on there. So drop me a line, and like I said, give me your email address, and I will send you the presentation as well. If you have any questions, drop them to me. I'll send them on to her, on to Natasha. So when we rebook, because we will be rebooking and rescheduling this, I'm just going to say she's probably not coming at this point, which actually worries me.
Or she's in Dawson because she got lost.
I hope she's okay. Yeah, that's my thing.
Yeah.
So when everything comes out,
call upon me.
I would. Oh, you're so going to be next.
We have some cool healthcare training, so hoping to deliver really cool things to the community very soon.
No, that's all. We're taking this movie now. All right, thanks guys.
Well, I guess we can introduce ourselves. We're Geomera, so survey, mapping, geomatics, land locate, forestry company. Tyler and I are from Fort St. John, but yeah, you guys probably seen our trucks around forever. If you need any help, give us a call.
Thanks.
Yeah, you bet. We'll make a look for on the way back.
Yeah, boy, but you know what? If you find her, let me know.
A lot of people that come up here, I laugh because they usually end up in Dawson and I'm thinking, it's true.
Hey, I'm Dan Boyd, local resident. Currently, I'm doing inspection with Enbridge, but I just came to learn more about the project that's, potentially could happen in our area. And I guess my background is forestry, and now in oil and gas. But mainly what I really do care about is this community and the local people. So like when these big projects come through, you want to see them get embedded and utilize local people. Like to hear that you're working for Michaels is awesome.
American company.
We need to really hold them accountable to these are the commitments you made when you choose to come through the area.
Interesting,
back you.
That's Justin's girlfriend.
Hold that to them, I feel. I'm glad somebody brought up Canfor. Like the fact to me that they still hold an active tree farm license here is nonsense. They should not own that timber. They do not. The province does. We do. They should not still be cutting if they're not willing to process it.
Agreed.
Shutting down 14.
Agreed.
100%. Farm license for Mill Prairie?
It's no what the community forest was getting. It's one of the West Prairie.
Which they can be a very big asset to the community if they're treated as an asset to the community. From what I've seen in the past, West Fraser does a lot of the management of the Little Prairie Community Forest. There ain't a lot left there,
Until a year ago, they was under a service agreement with West Fraser.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
So I'm glad to hear that's changed.
And one thing to double on what you said is our governance policy will have higher rules.
But yeah,
So what
that's
we're
what I'll just share.
Yeah, so what we're hearing is we'd like Little Prairie Community Forest to do a luncheon at some point.
Well, let's just hope they can continue and doing it and be profitable, because if we're going to be a profitable company, none of us will get anything out of it.
And I just want to add to that, just so Michael's does, like, on Christian's project in mind, our priority is also to hire local. So we actually put that in, we're just learning now to do bids. Like, Kristen lives here. I live in Prince George, but I'm from Kelly Lake. So Michael's is hiring a local indigenous people and locals to work on their project. So there's accountability to our, when we submit a bid opportunity and stuff, on how many locals we're hiring. And we also work with Work BC, barriers to employment, to see why, if there are people applying for jobs, why can't they get a job? And then we work with Work BC to make sure to resolve some of those barriers so that people can actually get on our projects. And it would be nice, like, I want to start coming to more of these events, and I'm going to see if I can sign up, because
that was going to be my next thing.
Because not just randomly see or have friends send me things to come to this. We want to know ahead of time, like, if there are any issues on our projects, like with the subcontractors, locals, and we don't want to see negative posts out there. So we want to make sure before those negative posts hit that we're addressing what we can do within the communities, because we spend a lot of time, the two of us, on our projects out at communities, going to community events, making sure people are aware that we are here and we are part of the community, because we are from the community also.
And we're going to buy one of the last trade show booths. So wonderful. Awesome. Well, that's great. So that was going to be my next thing. If you are not a member of the Chetwynd Chamber of Commerce and you would like to be, you can head to our website, www.chetwyndchamber.ca, or you can just drop me an email and I'll send you the form and our packages, etc. Included with that when you'll get it is the list of the chamber perks that you receive as a member of the Chetwynd Chamber. And if you're a member of the Chetwynd Chamber, like I said, I also represent you at the provincial level through the BC Chamber and the Canadian Chamber of Commerce. So if you want to sign up, that's great. If you can think of a perk that you'd like me to pass on, that would be better for small business or businesses to access, that would make your life easier, let me know and I will pass it on for sure. Yeah, and look at that.
Door prize.
Oh, door prize, right. Kathleen
Stood up. What's her name?
has donated.
From Mannix.
Yeah, go talk about your door prize.
The lady from Mannix stood up when you... What? I can't remember her first name.
Yeah, go ahead.
So my name is Jennifer. This is my husband Eric. We're with Mannix Transport. We own Mannix Transport here in Chetwynd. We've been here 15 years now, 16 years. We have low beds all the way up to 13 axles. We also have heavy haul approvals from the BC government, so if you guys need anything, just let us know. We have a self-loading logging truck, we have logging trailers, a steam truck, sorter, hose, all kinds of equipment. So whatever project you have, just give us a call and we'll see if we can help you out.
Yeah, we just wanted to see what was going to happen in Chetwynd's future.
Yeah, so
because really right now, I'm pretty scared for this province, straight up. I hope that shit turns around, because if it doesn't, we're all screwed. And I don't know what to say anymore, because I just hope this project goes and everything goes as planned.
Right. Yeah. Well, like I said, we will be rescheduling, so hopefully, I'm going to assume she's probably going to want like a more of a springtime summer date. So I will definitely, as soon as we find out, I will definitely we'll be reposting and let everybody know. We usually do one luncheon a month. But if somebody wants to jump in and do one, I'm not adverse to doing an evening event or a breakfast or whatever. I'm not the one to say no. I'm always saying yes. Let's make it happen. Let's get that out there. So if we end up doing 2 events during a month or 3, cool. Also, the next one we actually have to come up to is March 12th is going to be the economic update dinner with the mayor. We usually do one in December, but we have blizzard.
Camper. Put that on the agenda.
So that got removed.
There's the camper guy.
And
one right here.
We will
add that to the agenda.
On which?
Camper question.
I will add that. So it's an economic update. Currently, I have 12 people who are RSVP for that. We'd like to see a little bit more, to have people come out and just join the conversation on our community and what's going on. It comes with dinner. As you can tell, food's pretty good. So if you're interested in RSVPing for that, get a hold of me and we'll add you to the list. That one is a cost to it. It's $22 for chamber members, $32 for non-members. So, all right. Kathleen has donated a pretty amazing door prize. Do you want to chit chat about it?
Sure. Thank you. So I own a consulting company called Circle K Consulting. I do a bunch of stuff but what I'm offering today is it's about a 10-hour total session for strategic planning, business planning, leadership planning, community safety and well-being planning. So if there's whoever the successful person is, if you have a project that you're wanting to work on, you're wanting to do some strat planning, this is about a $1,500 donation to the door prize to the chamber, and I'd be delighted to work with you to help you start that process of doing some planning. And to the fellow's point about the province being in trouble, he's not wrong, and so we need to be able to pivot, we need to be able to actively plan, we need to really look at what our business is, what we're doing it, how we're doing it, and how we can do it better, and what other resources might be available to help us really grow our business, because there is money out there. So if you're interested and you're the winner, I'm happy to work with you. The last, so it's 3350172. Oh,
Can it be used for an organization?
Of course, it can be used for anybody.
Awesome.
Absolutely anybody.
Well, thank you so much. Make sure you give me your email address so I can send you the thing. Let's hope that the internet and the telephone comes back up.
She did really
well. And I get an update from the
Yeah,
speaker, and that's okay.
It was really good. There's more information, and you can.
Thank you. Thanks.